quote this afternoon. But the light on for the first, and away they go, and Lucky Fortuna was the first to bounce out, beginning well, Full Damage, and Arch of Titus is hunting up along the inside. Athletic is just going to hold a position between runners, and Ankle Rolex is a touch deep, settling down and getting back. Lookout Court. So Full Damage on debut goes through a neck in front of Arch of Titus at the 900 metre mark. Athletica settles into third. Ankle Rolex a touch wide fourth, and then on the inside of it, Lucky Fortuna. Lookout Court. Not a lot covering this field as they run off the back now towards the 650, where Arch of Titus is pushing up on the inside of Full Damage. 2 lengths back to Athletica, just been giving a little bit more rain there by Todd. Just to go out after this leader, Arch of Titus, who has been spec'd in the betting. 2 lengths Ankle Rolex, Lucky Fortuna the inside, Lookout Court. So approaching the 4, and Vanessa Rana's about to go for home here on Arch of Titus. It kicked out by 2 to 3 lengths and looks the one to beat big time. In second spot, Full Damage. Athletica's under pressure. Ankle Rolex, Lucky Fortuna, a gap, Lookout Court. It's Arch of Titus running down to the 2. Inside that mark now, about 3 in front. Athletica's starting to get into the margin, but Arch of Titus has got a winning breakie. Athletica can't get there, and Arch of Titus is going to land some nice bets. Wins at 2 on the line to Athletica, Lucky Fortuna. A gap in the field then to Ankle Rolex. Full Damage ran a pretty good race on debut, and the last one home, Lookout Court. Well, there's a nice little move. Arch of Titus, Jason Manning, Vanessa Rana. They've got a big week in front with, of course, the favourite for the Darwin Cup in the stable in Nawadaroo. And Vanessa's got her confidence up, a good time of the year to have it up, and she's been able to send this one to the line. A big winner. Ran well. 2 starts back behind Century Fox leading into the Guineas, then failed in the Guineas after having a fairly tough run. Bounces back to 3-year-old grade, comes back in distance, gets on pace, and has got away with this one this afternoon. Athletica, the favourite, will run second. 4 beats 2 in 108.9, 35.47 the last 600 coming through. 1 3/4 lengths the winning margin. Third goes to 3, Lucky Fortuna. 4, 2, 3, 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. And we'll stand by for the minor numbers there for your top 4 players. But the winner for Arch of Titus is a 3-year-old brown gelding, Schnitzel Silla Regalis for Jason Manning, the On Fire Syndicate. Lockett Wachtell's in the ownership with Kay Wilson, Jay Wachtel, Mrs. Ann Ratner Reynolds, Nicole Ratner Reynolds in the ownership there with D Reynolds. Dave, well done. Mrs. A Shepherd, D Pope, Mrs. M Pope, A Kelly, M Gasparis, P Greystone, Mrs. T Yo, M Reditas, P Colton, T West, and G Kavoklis, trained by Jason Manning and Vanessa Rana. Now, please note, 4th went to 1 Ankle Rolex, 5th goes to 5, and that was Full Damage. I thought his run first up was good. 4, 2, 3, 1, 5 in 108.9. Second to 2 Athletica, 3-year-old Bay Gelding, Exceeding Excel Queen of 8 for Gary Clark, Jared Todd, and third to 3 Lucky Fortuna, 3-year-old Bay Filly, Smart Missile, Wes Paradise, Heather Lehman, Emma Lyons. So that's pretty much the tale there. The winners are still a fair way back. They're going to come back here shortly for the first here this afternoon. And Arch of Titus coming out of a bit of New South Wales form, and the form was pretty good coming in from New South Wales and the Southern Highlands. Was able to look pretty good down there, but then ran really well first up. You can forgive the Guineas run. It was a hot race, and back in not so much back in class, but back in distance, and probably just the small field, and able to dictate there in front this afternoon at a pretty good clip. So the winner's about to return, folks, at start number 15. That's win 2, and that's a good prize money race this afternoon. I'll whip it up over the $80,000 mark pretty much. And Vanessa Rana, it's on her way this afternoon here on Tabmetric Mole Day. We stand by for correct weight. Give her a hand as she comes in.